comes to your mind when you hear the word Pokemon? Maybe the most successful video game and media franchise of all time. It's easy to see what the Pokemon Company International is in 2021, but more beautiful is the humble beginnings of the franchise. Let's have a nostalgic trip to the entire history of Pokemon on this momentous occasion. Nintendo and Game Freak, along with Creatures, introduced us to Pokemon with Pokemon Red and Blue on 27 February 1996. They remain one of the best-selling games not only for the Game Boy, but also the best-selling games of all time. We all enjoyed the non-colored 2D game, and I will argue it's still many people's favorite game. With the game, we just got a small glimpse of what this video game brand would one day become. The first episode of Pokemon was aired on 1st April 1997, and the rest is history. We saw the full beauty of Kanto region with Ash and friends. 21st November 1999 was again a glorious day for Nintendo, which marked the release of Pokemon Gold and Silver. For the first time, Nintendo and Game Freak broke the barriers of Kanto region, crossing the Indigo Mountains and entering the Johto region, unfolding a new chapter in the world of Pokemon. The introduction of the Johto region was a very exciting moment, and Pokemon such as Mareep became fan favorites. With the release of Pokemon Gold and Silver, we saw the Pokemon animes dive into the Johto region. After the release of Game Boy Advance, exactly after 3 years on 21st November 2002, we got Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, the first ever true color games in the Pokemon franchise. Hoenn region quickly became fan favorite and its new Pokemons were welcomed wholeheartedly. This was not the end of the Game Boy Advance era though. On 16 September 2004, Game Freak and Creatures launched Pokemon Emerald, making Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald the first triad in the Pokemon franchise. Pokemon Emerald packed a new surprise in the form of the Battle Frontier, an entire new competition after the Hoenn League. Earlier that year, on January 29, 2004, Pokemon sent us back to the days of the original Game Boy when the first Kanto Color remakes, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, hit the market. Till date, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are the most celebrated games in the Pokemon franchise. With the release of Nintendo DS, Game Freak launched the next chapter in the Pokemon franchise. On 28 September 2006, the Sinnoh region was showcased to the world through Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. This was again one of the most thrilling adventures in the Pokemon world, and we were introduced to the supposed god of Pokemon, Arceus. Completing a triad on 13 September 2008, Pokemon Platinum was released. Again, a new walkthrough in the Sinnoh region and followed the same principle of enhancement as Pokemon Emerald. Once again refreshing our memory, on 12 September 2009, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver hit the markets. The games were not only included in the Johto region, but the Kanto region as well. This was the first time that our Pokemon followed us in the game. Nearly a year later, on 18 September 2010, Pokemon Black and White was released. The Unova region was like a soft reboot to the Pokemon franchise. Again, packed with some joyous moments and the most fan favorite rival, N. Pokemon Black and White was successful in the reboot that they were targeted at. Following the success of Black and White, Game Freak, instead of an enhanced version, gave us two entirely new games, both enhanced and way more exciting than Black and White. On 23rd June 2012, Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 hit the market. Once again a massive success, but redefining the Pokemon marketing as a whole. 12th October 2013, Pokemon X and Y are released. The first 3D games of the Pokemon franchise were a very new experience to Pokemon as a whole. Packed with some of the best soundtracks and introduction of Mega Evolution, they became instant hits. The 3DS era continued with another refreshing 3D remake. On 21st November 2014, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were launched, and the Hoenn regions were reimagined. These games gave the two-box legendaries the primal forms, and many of the legendary Pokemon from all the regions were available to catch. Following the 20th anniversary of Pokemon on 18th November 2016, Pokemon Sun and Moon hit the markets, redefining the way we think of Pokemon. The Alola region was like a new world, and for the first time, the player's character didn't shrink in the games. The Z moves were launched, gym battles were replaced by unique trials, and Ultra Beasts were introduced. Following the success of Pokemon Sun and Moon, Game Freak launched Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon on 17th November 2017. The Ultra Wormhole was introduced and it allowed trainers to catch almost all legendaries throughout the games. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon marked the end of the 3DS era. On 6th July 2016, Pokemon Go was launched, which allowed trainers to experience Pokemon in the real world, and it seemed like the entire world was on fire. Pokemon Go is one of the top Pokemon games and also the first true Android iOS Pokemon game. 16th November 2018 literally made Pokemon fans all over the planet to burst into tears when Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee were released. The first Pokemon games on Nintendo Switch and the last games directed by Junichi Masuda were a real nostalgia. Trainers experienced the Kanto region in 3D. The soundtracks and the iconic movements from Red and Blue were ported over, giving the game not only an exciting experience but also an emotional value. Soon, it was time for the first true Generation 8 Pokemon game. 15th November 2019 marked the release of Pokemon Sword and Shield. New features such as Dynamax and Gigantamax were released, and it seemed from the gameplay that this might be a start of the new era. Pokemon Sword and Shield also changed the Pokemon marketing yet again. Instead of a new enhanced game altogether, Pokemon Sword and Shield became the first Pokemon games with DLCs. Through these years and multiple iterations, Pokemon has become one of the most profitable video game and media franchises, with Pokemon anime and video games. But we know that the Pokemon Company International will not fail us and bring more exciting games and episodes for us to enjoy. Though games have changed massively, the motto will never change. Gotta catch 'em all.